Hello everyone, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing alright. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mamas out there. We have a full moon in the sign of Scorpio happening today, so I'm gonna do a reading for you guys just to see what we can expect with this energy. I'm gonna start off here with an overall energy. Full moon in the sign of Scorpio. I know that the energy has been a little scattered. It feels like it's been up and down, up and down. For me personally, I've been releasing a lot, but collectively, I feel like we've been releasing a lot of densities around our heart space and our solar plexus, right? Positive self-expression and releasing the fears, the blockages, the limitations around our heart space so that we can ascend into higher love or the higher chakras, right? The heart space is going to be the gateway into the higher chakras. But before we can ascend into the higher heart, right, we have to break through the densities of the lower heart. So I feel like collectively we've been releasing, working through and releasing a lot. I feel like the Scorpio full moon, Scorpio is the sign of like deep cleansing, deep cleaning, deep exploration, right? It's ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is connected to the underworld, right? So let's see. What can we expect? What's the energy sphere? Okay. Okay, we've got purification. Purification. Purification is number 41. We've got Gemini on this card. Oh my goodness. Purification, number 41. This is Gemini. So this could be purifying Gemini. Gemini is the twins, how we relate and connect with others. Purification of how we relate and connect with others, that's going to cause some sort of change. 41 breaks down to a 5, or maybe we're changing the way we relate and connect with others through a process of purification. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, right? Mercury rules the higher mind or the highest mind. This could be purifying our connection to our higher selves, purifying the connection between our higher selves, or how our higher selves relates and connects with our lower selves. But I feel like I'm getting the lovers energy here, the twins. So maybe this is purifying how there's going to be a change in how we relate and connect with others. Now we've got productivity at the bottom of this deck. Cancer. Cancer is the mother. Cancer provides the love, the nutrients, the nourishment, the fuel, the sustenance for the foundation. So maybe this is like productivity, working on some sort of foundation. Or the law of compensation. The law of compensation, you reap what you sow. So putting in the work, right? Putting in the work, the Cancerian energy, the love, the time, the sustenance, to build some sort of foundation so that you can reap something positive. All right, let's go here. Tell me more. What energy is the full moon bringing in for us? What energy is the full moon bringing in for us? The full moon in Scorpio, Spirit. We've got the rebel, the chain breaker, the chain breaker, breaking free, rebelling against old systems, or maybe it's more of that energy I was talking about in the beginning, breaking away from limitations, something that once held us back. We've got harmony, the Ten of Cups. It's like rebelling against the past, rebelling against the limitations to reach this frequency of harmony. We've got the void, nothingness, so that we can project this frequency of harmony into this void, right? This purified frequency. Harmony is giving like heart and mind coherence, right? She's got the light coming from her heart up to her mind, heart and mind coherence. So, breaking away from past limitations, reaching this frequency of harmony, heart, mind, coherence, this purified frequency, so that we can project it into the void. The void is the womb. Whatever we project into this space, on the other side there's a baby born, right? Or a manifestation born. Let's see what's on the other side. What's on the other side? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, completion. We are the world. Okay. And then we've got flowering. Flowering at the bottom of the deck. Flowering. Oh. And then the Tower. Okay, tell me more about the rebel. The rebel, the chain breaker, the chain breaker. We've got the Six of Wands. The endurance, the energy to expand. Balance, harmony, and victory after sacrifice. Clarity of vision, harmony after conflict. This is like overcoming, right? Rectification. Victory over past troubles. Spiritual progress. Let's do one more for the rebel. Six of Wands. There we go. Solar plexus. The confidence to lead your life. Cultivating self-worth, value, and esteem. Energy, willpower, and honest self-expression. Didn't I say something about the solar plexus earlier? Action, moving forward. So, this full moon in Scorpio energy is giving us the endurance to break through, to expand. I feel like there's some sort of victory here with the Six of Wands. overcoming past challenges, overcoming the challenges of the past. It's led us to this confidence to lead our life. I'm getting the king, here we are right here, the King of Wands. Solar plexus energy, the confidence to lead your life. Finding your self-worth, your value, and your esteem. Honest self-expression, right? So we've broken away from something successfully with this Rebel card here. There's victory here. And now, with this solar plexus energy, we're moving forward. We're moving forward into harmony. Let's see. What's harmony? The law of vibration. The law of vibration. Everything tangible and intangible is made of energy. Everything tangible and intangible is made of energy. So this is just a little bit of what I was saying earlier. Purifying our frequency, our energy. Purifying our energy, our vibration, so that we can project clearly our pure energy, project pure energy into this void and reach this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is wholeness, completion, bliss. Wholeness, completion, bliss. The law of vibration. We've got the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Mercury in Cancer, communicating, expressing ourselves with love. Communicating and sharing abundant feelings. I feel like this is, if we're not communicating with someone else, right? Expressing ourselves with love to someone else. This is just expressing ourselves authentically, right? The confidence to show up as yourself, as your true self. One more for harmony. Sagittarius, steady aim. That's this energy here as well. Sagittarius energy. Locking in on your target. Steady aim, fire. So if this is the arrow, right? This harmony is the arrow. We want to lock in on this target here, which is the void. Devotion. Ascended Master Jesus. I see, I strive. Yeah. Tell me about the void. We've got the sun. Emancipation from restrictions. Transforming the body's emotional programming. Spiritual expansion. Balanced personality and freedom. That's really cool. This is what we are creating. Revelation of the inner light. Rising consciousness. Detaching from the false self and surrendering to higher illumination, revelation of the inner light. So this is like the rebel energy, right? Detaching from the false self. We've been successful here. Victory after sacrifice. And what we've earned is this solar plexus energy, the confidence to lead our lives. Now we're projecting with this Sagittarius energy. We are projecting our focus, our energy into the void. transformation of the body's emotional programming. We've got Neptune at the bottom of the deck. Awe-inspiring beauty, sensitivity, and transcendent love, the god of the waters. Let's do one more for nothingness. This is like rebirth energy, right? Rebirth. So we're being, like, after transforming the body's emotional subconscious, we're being reborn. And we're going into this void, right? Into this space of nothingness, this womb, and then we're being reborn into wholeness with the 10. This is really cool energy. The 12th house, Pisces. The hidden sanctuary where we go to replenish. The hidden sanctuary where we go to replenish. That's the womb. The hidden sanctuary where we go to replenish. Compassion, sensitivity, and unconditional love, behind the scenes work, and the love that goes into it. Behind the scenes work and the love that goes into it. It says don't get stuck or trapped behind the scenes. Don't hide away. Come out into the entryway and show your hidden qualities. Don't get stuck or trapped in this space, right? We go to this space to replenish. But Spirit wants us not to get stuck here behind the scenes. It says come out into the entryway and present your hidden qualities. So all of these qualities that we've cultivated or we've been cultivating, right? Spirit wants us to share these energies. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles, the world, completion, wholeness, perfection, and bliss. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles rules the wheel of fortune, karmic change, material change, going with the flow. Not all change is easy, but it becomes easier when we trust that whatever's happening is for the greater good, right? I trust in the harmony and the flow of my life. Let's do one more. I've got Taurus, the desire to reveal the divinity hidden within form. So this is the work that goes into revealing the hidden treasure, right? This is also about hitting your target. Taurus is the bull. I see okay. So maybe there is some conflict with this change here. Taurus is about creating beauty and harmony through conflict and chaos. This is more of that hitting your target energy with this Sagittarius. It's like keeping your eye on the prize, even through conflict, even through change, right? Not all change is easy. But I feel like the key here is to keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the divinity. Keep your eye on the light. Okay, let's go here. We've got this, the 4 of Swords here. Rest from conflict. Rest from conflict. Intentional act against mental suffering and sadness. So this is like temporary rest, relief. If there is any chaos, conflict that's coming with this change, you think about a baby being born, right? Most times it's not super harmonious. It's very chaotic, right? There's there's lots of like screaming and groaning and pushing and pain, but it's for the greater good. It's for the best. So this is like intentionally protecting your mind, taking time out to recover, protecting your peace from suffering and sadness. This is like taking a chance to recharge. Okay, let's see what else we have with this energy. Got the Hanged Man. There's that pause, that reprieve, taking some time out to recharge or to focus on the target, see the target, lock in on the target, whatever your target is. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is like more focused energy, right? Both feet on the ground, locked in, looking straight ahead. Focus on your target through the chaos and the conflict. There's the Devil, chaos and the conflict. We've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is like pure, innocent, emotional exchange. It's regeneration, rejuvenation, an offering of regeneration and rejuvenation, emotional regeneration and rejuvenation after the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is loss, sorrow, regret, disappointment. It could even be deprivation, right? Being deprived of love, joy, and pleasure. This is regeneration. What's that all about? We've got justice. What's the Six of Cups all about? Six of Cups, after doing the work, the heavy lifting. The Ten of Wands talks about the change of seasons, right? One thing must be completed before something else can begin. Maybe this is this rebel energy, right? This work had to be done before something else could begin. Got the King of Wands, yeah, the King of Wands again. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles again. So I feel like this is more of that energy, that confident self-expression, or just having the confidence to show up, to lead, right? The Queen of Wands shows up as herself, right? The King of Wands, he leads as himself. It's outward expression, energy, willpower, and honest self-expression. Action, taking action to move forward powerfully, right? I want to get more on the Six of Cups energy. Let's do more. Whoops. Let's do more on the Six of Cups. What is this? What's the Six of Cups? Snake. Man. The stars. One more. The cat, divine feminine, and then we've got the mediator, balance. Balance, the scales, karmic adjustment. The snake, the Six of Cups and the snake. This is interesting. I feel like these three go together here. The man, the stars, and the cat. Maybe this snake energy is past energy. What's the snake? So number 7, some sort of challenging energy, prison. The 7 is like some sort of challenging energy that you have to overcome to reach divinity. And we've got prison. What's the snake? News. Crutch. It says the crutch represents excessive dependence on someone or something for support or stability. Be mindful of individuals who rely on you to advance their development or maintain their current status or role. One-sided, stepping stone, dysfunctional, enabler. So maybe in the past you've been in these toxic, codependent connections, right? One-sided connections. Maybe partners relied on you too much, relied on you for too much. We've got news, noteworthy information. Important details are on their way to you. Watch and listen for significant messages. Maybe you received some sort of, or you found something out. You were made aware of something. Aware of a snake. What is the man, the star? What's the man? Tell me about the man. What's the man? Tantrum. Intimidation tactics. Be mindful of individuals who use harmful tactics, such as shouting, cursing, or lashing out to assert control over others. Manipulation, aggression, threats, and crying. Looks like a masculine energy, a masculine snake. Masculine snake doesn't have to be a man, just someone in masculine energy, or someone who takes action, right? Takes action to be manipulative. Why is this here? Okay, tell me about the star and the cat, the divine feminine. What is this energy here? They've got fire, divine inspiration. Fire represents the divine spark that ignites and motivates us to transform the seeds of our ideas and inspirations into tangible realities. This is more of this energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion, drive, potential, creation. What's the cat? Overflow, internal spring. So this cat, this divine feminine energy, is abundant. It says an everlasting fountain of emotional wealth, profound healing abilities, and spiritual wisdom exists within you. These resources are always available, ready to be accessed for your own personal growth or to provide comfort and healing to those around you. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I feel like in the past, these energies, whoever, maybe it was like past partners, right? These snakes, they knew, they could sense, right? They felt your abundant energy. They knew that you were the star. So we have this toxic codependency energy, right? They were overly reliant on your eternal spring, your abundance, right? With the snake and fire here, with the snake and fire, I feel like they're, and then tantrum, right? Intimidation tactics. This energy is like very parasitic. The snake like snips and bites, fire, friction, heat, fire, friction. It's like zapping a unicorn to get its magic, zapping a unicorn to harness its magic, its star quality. I feel like this is all past energy, right? Maybe this is what we had to break away from. We had to find our self-confidence. And finally, we have blossoming romance, right? After all of that, we have blossoming love. This is all of the work, right? This 10 of Wands, this breaking free, the chain breaker. Now it says, prepare your heart to give and receive love. An unseen force is guiding you and another closer to each other. So after all of that, I guess that was the backstory. The backstory of everything we had to go through to reach this blossoming love. We've got yin, receptivity. This is more of that divine feminine energy. Be open, receptive. It says yin represents grace, ease, flow, and magnetism. Excessive force can do more harm than good. Embracing passivity sets the tone for the rewards of your efforts to flow organically. The rewards of your efforts are flowing organically. We've got acceptance here, receptivity, more receptive energy, and then we've got throne, your rightful position. I mean, it wasn't easy to get here, right? We've got forward momentum. Your unrelenting dedication to your vision is paving the way forward. If you've been at a standstill, The path is now clear for you to take the next steps. Advance, persevere, take action, continued effort. And then we've got disenchanted. Ooh. Disenchanted, shattered illusion, and then family tree, origin point. So we've got like smoke and mirrors, unpleasant discovery. Maybe that's what this news was. You discovered something, you found something out, an unpleasant discovery, a rude awakening that shattered an illusion around. This doesn't have to be your family, it could just be like something within your own foundation, right? Something origin point, something within your own roots, your own personal roots, right? That you had to, or you decided to break away from and leave behind. All right, let's go here. Okay, what else? We've got new options and opportunities. New options and opportunities. We've got 3D, the third dimension, matrix programming, I am what I do. Why is that here? If you nurture it, it will grow in the reverse. Programming. Programming is more of this family tree origin point. It's the programs that we develop, right? The programs, subconscious programs that we inherit from our family. Maybe we were conditioned to overgive, overextend ourselves. But we're not nurturing that anymore. It's no longer growing. We've got the rebel here, right? We've broken free. We've liberated ourselves from some sort of programming, right? That didn't serve us. Now we're opening up to new options and opportunities. I saw your intuition is correct. Your intuition is correct. We've got 10, wholeness, completeness, unity, divine order, new beginning after a completed cycle. That's what this is. A new beginning after a completed cycle. We've got soul retrieval. Soul retrieval. Clearing trauma allows soul fragments to return. That was the work, guys. That was the work. Clearing trauma allows soul fragments to return. This is the return of our soul fragments, our lost soul fragments, our solar plexus energy, right? The confidence, our energy, our willpower. Soul retrieval. Let's do one more. Reason, compassion, and understanding. This is the higher mind. Divinity in the higher mind. Reason, compassion, and understanding. Divine understanding of this entire process. It was hell, right? It was a lot of hard work, but it was for a greater good. It says, choose yourself and see who aligns. Choose yourself and see who aligns with that choice, right? Most likely other people who have also chosen themselves. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this reading here. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.